Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. We are back at our secret spot, our secret place by the base of 27 left, runway 27 left at London Heathrow Airport. Unfortunately, because the winds have changed direction, they are now using this as a takeoff runway heading east. So we're not getting landings today. So unfortunately, I was hoping to do some filming for you, but I can't because I'm at the wrong end. And to get to the other end, it's going to take ages. But we'll do it sometime. Plus a secret location I'm going to show you in September, depending on how many likes I get and subscribers. So get those likes, subscribes, comments up. Don't forget, we are independent media, and I depend on people like you to get me behind me and support this channel. So thank you for that. Now, for those of you who don't know, there are two main operating runways at Heathrow. If you go that way, which is where I usually film when the aircraft are landing, that is 27 left, to the left of the airport, to the south of the airport in fact, but it's 27 left, and on the north side of the airport is 27 right. Now the 27 refers to compass headings. 27 refers to 270 degrees. If you do look at 270 degrees on a compass, it's west. So if you keep going that way, you end up over Ireland. And then if you keep on going, you end up in the US. Now that same runway, those two same runways, heading that way, which they are today, are 09 left and 09 right. 09 again refers to the compass heading of 090 degrees east. So you keep going that way as this aircraft is taking off. It's taken off very early, it must be very light. The loads must be quiet today with passengers. I thought it'd be busier. But if you keep on going that way, you end up over Europe, the Middle East, the Far East, east. Now, another fun fact for Heathrow, the wind stays the same. This runway is going to be used for takeoffs all day. And the other one, 09 left, will be used for landings all day. However, if we're going that way, west, they changed runways. So if they're landing here on 27 left at 3 o'clock exactly, they will change runways to take off. And if you're taking off from here in the morning, heading west, they will change again to landings at 3 o'clock. Why? If you keep going that way, one of the neighbours there is Windsor Castle, and they get a bit cheesed off with the noise of aircraft flying over them. So if they're using that runway to keep the neighbours happy, you know, those neighbours, they will change runways at 3 o'clock that way. So if you're coming out here and they're using this runway, it's important to note, if you're coming to see the landings at 3 o'clock, there'll be changes. So just make sure you know that. Yeah, fun fact. And another fun fact for you. I don't know all of them, but BA, you know, every aircraft has a registration number, and it's usually the back, underneath the tail, underneath the windows at the back. And it always starts, if you're a UK registered aircraft, it's G, a dash, and then a registration number. And every aircraft has its own unique registration number. But you're allowed to choose them. It's like having a personalised license plate on your car. But I found out about 2 years ago that there's a bit of a cheeky, fun logic behind the recent allocations of registration numbers. For example, all of BA's short-haul Airbuses, A318s, 19s, 20s, start with EU. The reason they chose EU is because the aircraft is manufactured in the EU. You know, different countries are part of the alliance. I think France, Germany, Spain. Hang on a second. That's a Virgin A330. Now, as I said, that's an easterly runway. So if it's heading for the US, in a minute it's going to do a U-turn. It'll bank to the left or the right and do a complete U-turn. Anyway, so the Airbus short-haul fleet are all starting with EU. Have a look at that next time you're looking. The A350s are all starting with G-XWB. All of them. XWB stands for extra wide body, because the 350 is an extra wide body aircraft. The 777-300s, the 777-300s, all start with the letters STB, Sierra Tango Bravo. The logic behind that one was stretched Boeing, because the 777-300s are a stretched version of the traditional 777-200s. So, fun fact for you there. I thought I'd let you think about that. If you know the logics behind any of the other aircraft, the 380s, the 78s, or the 777-200s, let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Maybe I can learn something from you. Anyway, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately no landings there, and it seems fairly quiet. There's another 320 taking off very early, so it's going to be very high up very quickly. I'll try and come here again tomorrow and see if they've changed runways. But yeah, 27 left, 27 right, westerly, same runways in that direction, 09 left, 09 right, easterly, and that way, because of the neighbours, Windsor Castle, they changed runways at 3 o'clock. Just to keep the neighbours happy. Again, thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, like, share, comment. Your presence makes this journey worthwhile. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow.